All right. Happy Sunday. Time to go through another box. This will be more cartoon related stuff. I've been interested in digging out a lot of my cartoon books to see some of the stuff. Got a beautiful Batman newsstand, Brave and the Bold. If you look, um, this is a great series. This is basically a continuation of the TV show, which I love. I bought all the DVD sets of it. Thought it was just a cool one. We got Zen Intergalactic Ninja. Now that's a Just Toys one. So it's a promotional book for it. There's a 3-part that Archie did too for this series. It's all I'm after with this. At one time I was trying to collect all of them, but now I'm just trying to do the Archie related one. Flintstones. This is the Archie series of the Flintstones. If you look, Fred is playing the jackpot there, doing his casino days. If you look, it looks, excuse me, if you look, you got Captain Caveman, Yogi there. Again, I always thought the Hanna-Barbera logo up there with Dino was cool. The Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan. I got that on DVD set. I love the old mystery solving ones and stuff. So it's always pretty cool. Again, a lot of characters to animate with the whole every kid and stuff. And the story was really tied more to the kids than it was anything. But of course, that makes sense for the time period. Then we have a little bit of Archie. Now here in Florida tomorrow it's supposed to drop into the 40s again. So we went from 80s back to 40s again. So we won't be getting a chance to hit the pool or do anything. It'll take a little while longer, which I love the cooler weather right now because it makes a big difference. But again, got another beach party one. Again, I like them to be at least 6 feet high. I don't know, the 5-footers are pretty cute too. So, Archie is, thinking outside of the box there a little bit, paying attention a little bit more to what felt like he needed to. A little bit of a winter kind of cover for those of y'all still going through a little bit of snow. And for those of y'all going to be watching your team play in the playoffs and try to go to the Super Bowl, this is definitely for you. And I go back to a little bit of beach time. Again, Archie not focused on what they're doing. He's really not a good friend to Jughead. Jughead's really just trying to show him how cool everything is. And he just keeps paying attention to everything else. And if you look, girls are about to head down and go skiing. Looks like a little rain and snow getting ready to get started. And then a little bit of beach time again. Archie was really trying not to pay attention, but you know, it was a redhead. And again, Archie and him going into space, which is definitely a different one. A little bit of taking the boat out for just some simple fun. Now this one's interesting because a lot of people don't like the free comic book days to have the stamp at the bottom from the stores. But however, that is a comic book store that don't exist anymore. They closed it down a number of years back, and I'd gone there way back in probably the mid 90s or so, all the way up through until probably the mid 2000s, like 2009, 10, somewhere in that range. Is still going. So it was a few years ago, I want to say probably 5 years plus ago, that they closed it down. So it's just neat. It's what's called the Fantasy Factory. A little bit of Bugs Bunny. Love the yellow cover on that with the green. Bugs using his brain. That way he could just tilt it up at him, and Yosemite Sam would have to actually do all the weight while he roller skates it in. We've got another Bugs Bunny. That's number 144 of that one. Now, again, there's only 2 of these. It comes in this, and I've got the one. I think I've got it twice. So I'm looking to get another one, the second one. I love the cartoon. It was so cool. Again, that was one of those, for me, it was a weekday cartoon because they would play it in between at stuff and things like that. It was never like a always kind of thing, like a Saturday or anything. Fred and Barney going at each other. See, he called him Fatso. He called him Shorty. I mean, honestly, I'd be surprised if they would put anything like that on a cover anymore. Sad to say. This was just fun. The Woody Woodpecker kids using their brains and using Woody Woodpecker as their way to get around, which is not a bad idea. Now this one, Tom and Jerry, and if you look, they've used the ball and chain and chained it to Tom. So basically, he's getting ready to fire himself off without even realizing it. Fantastic Cross Superstars. Again, for me, I watched a lot of different Cross stuff, but Magic Mongo, Bigfoot and Wild Boy, even the Croft singing one and stuff was not part of what I watched. Don't really remember. Now, Wonderbug was a big one that we watched. Again, that was always on, usually separated as a Croft thing, so it really wasn't like a constant. more of a weekday thing for where I was that I remember. Syndication, I'm sure by then. Got this Mighty Mouse. Again, CBS Television presents Mighty Mouse. Again, loved watching Mighty Mouse in the 80s when they brought it back. I've not really seen as much of it from the old, but Bugs using his brain again, carrying his own backpack that way. Porky Pig sweating it off. Got a little Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam again. Bugs as a genie. Wendy Witch. Wendy, of course, that's the number one of that one. Wendy, of course, is a friend of Casper. Which again, a little bit of Casper with Wendy there. That's her making an appearance in his book. You got some Harvey hits. A little bit of the Little Dot, Richie Rich, Little Lotta, Wendy, Baby Huey, all making an appearance in the same book. A lot of times, these are some of the better books to me to get just for that reason, because you get more stories with them. Beetle Bailey. Now, we all probably read that in the Sunday paper at one time or another. Gotta love some Beetle Bailey, and the Sarge there. One of those really enjoyable cartoons, the Jetsons. Again, they might not have lasted super long, but I just enjoyed the Jetsons when they were here, on. And they had very much staying power for the way they were, for that reason. And a little bit of Tomcat. Again, seen that in later years too, not when it first come out, but really liked Tomcat. It was really a fun book, as well as the show. Wacky Racers. You can watch some parts of this on YouTube, but it really is, you don't get it as much like full episodes and stuff. I know they have it on the Cartoon Network app, but really, really great show. The video game of this had to be like late 90s, early 2000s, was really fun to play. You just played as one of them and you raced along and stuff, so it was really cool. It was simplistic but fun. Another Jetsons. Now see, this is the future in which we all believed was going to be happening. We would be flying around and going by a hot dog vendor and, up in the air. Didn't really happen the way we wanted it to. Cave Kids. This is sort of a spinoff from with Pebbles and Bam Bam from the Flintstones. So it's kind of one of those books that, didn't last like super long, but still was really good because, again, same animation, same kind of art, same kind of stories. And you get Flintstones and the Pirates of Skull Island. Now, if you look, that's just a trip because it's got them shooting out the little cannonballs and then Bam Bam just smacking it back like it's nothing. Fred with his little captain's hat on. And it's funny, if you look, Pebbles is somewhat right for her outfit. So is Bam Bam. Fred, of course, looks close. But if you really look at Wilma, she's not. Her outfit is different than what she normally is. She's not wearing her white. So it's kind of odd on that part of it. And then little Yogi the bear. Again, Boo Boo right in the back, picking up all the litter in which Yogi Bear throws down from all the snacks he has. And this will be our last one of today. And this one is a cartoon I really enjoyed watching when I was a kid. It goes against everything of today, but Fat Albert. And if you look at Fat Albert, is looking into a mirror making him look skinny. Trying to remember the kid's name now. The other kid, I can hear him say his name. He was always the kind of troublemaker of the kids. It's making him look fat, though. I'm still working on trying to finish this run. I buy them every time I see them. I think it's kind of neat. They got it stamped here as Fat Albert as well as it written. But that'll be it. That'll be my run. That'll be everything. Hey, I appreciate everybody who's subscribed so far. I didn't expect to get past, I didn't expect to get past probably 10, but much less over 100. So I really appreciate all of that. I appreciate all the thumbs up. I appreciate all the comments. I know there's a lot of y'all that I follow myself, and I know it's not the easiest thing to jump on and make comments and thumbs up all the time. Sometimes you just get a chance to barely watch something. So I appreciate all of it. All right, guys, have a fantastic day.